and welcome to 360 Sports on Trust TV. My name is Ibrahim Yusuf, still standing in for Adeni Ajishafe, who is having a blast where he is, we hope. We have a bumper package for you on the show today. Of course, we're going to be talking about the AFCON preparations, what we're doing to actually make a difference in the Cup of Nations. We're going to look at some transfers, gossip and some rumors that are actually making the rounds because it's nearly January and the transfer window is almost open. And we're going to touch a couple of things as well as we go along. So the show will roll on as this is 360 Sports on Trust TV. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back to 360 Sports on Trust TV. The show is rolling on. And in the studio, I have our friendly guest, I like to call him, as Olawale Peters. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ibrahim. It's my pleasure to be here this afternoon.
It's always a pleasure to have you here. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
So let's drive straight into it. Your favorite topic, AFCON. We did talk about the preparations for the AFCON and what we are doing or not doing to be able to make a difference. But there's a story actually making rounds right now that Amaju Pinnick said that there's a possibility Eguavoen could actually be the substantive coach if he wins the AFCON. If he wins the AFCON. Oh. So how do you see? So let's take for example, Nigeria goes to the AFCON, we blow everybody away and we win it, and then Eguavoen gets confirmed as the substantive manager. What does that mean for the Super Eagles? Okay,
when you have a politician in charge of the football administration, you'll be hearing a statement like that from Amaju Pinnick. Okay. It's the same. The NFF chairman is the same one that said, I think yesterday or before yesterday, that he actually contacted Jose Mourinho in search of a new coach
manager,
for Super Eagles.
Exactly.
And yesterday, he said, if Eguavoen wins, it's like telling you, Ibrahim, to go to Kaduna in 20 minutes. And when you get to Kaduna in 20 minutes, I'm going to buy you a private jet.
So that's almost impossible.
It's like they are sending you on a mission that is impossible. What have they done to support Eguavoen since they gave him this interim coach?
Exactly.
They shouldn't put undue pressure on him. Eguavoen himself made a statement that it may not be the Messiah we are waiting for. A fantastic statement. But it's going to bring back the glory of Super Eagles when we used to be proud of the Super Eagles. It's going to play attacking football. Entertainment football. He made that statement. So I think Amaju Pinnick should not come with his political statement that if, then number two, what is the criteria set aside to get a coach for Super Eagles? Is it by winning the AFCON? Is it when the boys go out there by mother luck, if they are able to win? Does that guarantee that Eguavoen will take the Super Eagles to the World Cup? No. I think we shouldn't start that. We should face the reality. We should give Eguavoen the necessary support because we don't have a choice right now. We should give him the necessary support that he needs to succeed. To succeed as we are going there to mark register, to succeed to quarterfinal, to succeed to semi-final, or if the mother luck is on our side again, maybe to win it. So what it needs now is our support and our prayer, and we must do that with adequate preparation. I expected him to say he has lined up a friendly match, even with a local team in the country, before they go for the AFCON, to see what we're going to perform. That is what we should be expecting, and that's what is expected from the NFF chairman, not a political statement that if he wins, no, that's not a parameter.
So you Nigeria winning the AFCON now is mission impossible?
Oh, to be sincere and to be honest,
yes,
it's not something impossible. Okay. Not that we don't have the talent, not that we don't have what it takes to win it, but what about our preparation?
Okay. So going by what we're doing now.
What we are doing right now,
Yes.
currently now,
If we stay this course.
in your conscience, do you think you can win it?
Well, stranger things have happened in the world of football. You
Yeah.
understand? When Greece won the European Championships a year back, nobody gave them a chance against Portugal, and they actually went there and they did the business, and they got it. So you can still be surprised.
That was what year?
Long
time ago.
A very long time ago.
The football world has changed.
Has changed
now.
So the landscape has changed.
No. Everything has changed now.
All right. So realistically speaking, now, what will count as a success for you in Nigeria's outing at the AFCON?
To have a team. To have a team we can be proud of.
No matter which stage we go out.
Sincerely, to know we have a team. Currently, we don't have a team. What we have is kick and follow. It's like I'll just select 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you 4 of you stay at the back. Yeah, 3 of you stay in the middle. Yeah, you anywhere you see the ball,
play.
Just like they used to say when we were in secondary school. Anywhere Beleface.
Just play it.
That's what we currently have now.
Yeah.
We don't have what we used to have before. When you know if JJ Okocha has a ball,
Exactly.
he knows what to do before the ball gets to him. If Mutu Adepoju has a ball, if Samson Siasia has a ball, if Victor Ikpeba has a ball, if Rashid Yakini of the blessed memory has the ball, they know what to do with the ball. We have a pattern, we have a style, but now
we don't have it.
What pattern or what style do we have? Are we playing 4-4-2? Are we playing 4-3-3? Are we playing 5-4-1? Are we playing 3-5-2? We don't.
Because that was the argument a lot of people put forward when we were talking about Kenneth Raw. A lot of people actually believe he did not have a particular philosophy that he was going with. You didn't know how he was going to play who, where. You understand how he's going to deploy the players, and he looked bereft of ideas. You know, he was still, after all the years that he has spent, he was still experimenting all the time. We had new people coming in, others going, some people going and then coming back. You understand? So if we continue like this, do you see us still doing things haphazardly as we are doing them now? Because it doesn't seem like there's a clear plan. If you're saying that you contacted Mourinho to give you ideas about a new manager and you're talking to some Portuguese guy, and then you're telling this guy if he wins this thing, you're going to give it to him, it doesn't seem like we have a plan.
Not at all. You don't need to raise this up. And like I said, our success will be going there. Let's know we have a formidable team. We have a team in transition. We have a team that comes March when we do the playoff for the World Cup. We have a team that can take us to the World Cup. We have a team that can go to the World Cup, not to win the World Cup, get to quarterfinal.
Quarterfinals at least.
At least. Let's know we have a team, we build a team. I think that should be our focus and our expectation for this AFCON from Eguavoen. If you can able to achieve that, and if you have the luck that we do normally have, and get to the semi-final, final, or we win it. That's very fine.
Yeah, well, we are here right now in the studio and we're actually discussing this and we're looking at things from our own perspective. But somebody that's inside the team, now talking about Nigerian goalkeeper Maduka Okoye, he actually says that he believes that this team has what it takes to win the AFCON.
Okay, maybe he's talking from an informed...
Exactly, maybe he knows something that we don't.
Yeah, for now, I'm sure we don't know the 40-man provisional list that was submitted to CAF. We don't know. It's just a rumor. Maybe he has that list. He knows the people. Maybe he knows also the 28 players, because the CAF has already increased the number of players to 28. So maybe he knows the 28 people that will be representing Nigeria at the AFCON. We don't know that now. We don't have that information. Maybe he's talking from that informed decision. When the list is out, when we see our first match, then we here and other people can now judge, oh, we have what it takes. And apart from that, and I think we have what it takes, sincerely.
As player-wise?
Yes, player-wise. So what counts most in the game of soccer? Defending your goal, defending goals, and scoring more. Exactly. If you're talking about striker, we have Uncle Kelechi, like they call him, Kelechi Iheanacho. Yes. We have him there. We have Taiwo Awoniyi. We have Dennis.
Exactly.
And Emmanuel. We have Victor Osimhen.
Exactly.
These 4 players that I mentioned, they can threaten any team in the world. Not to talk about our midfield and our defense.
So what about the man that we're talking about right now, Maduka Okoye, who actually says we have what it takes? Do you think he has what it takes to be Nigeria's number 1?
I think we do.
Okay.
Sincerely, I think we do. If we put all in the 90s, anybody that wants to play Nigeria, they're always scared to play house.
Yes, of course.
They're always scared to play house. Not of late that we'll be playing Sierra Leone, we'll be leading them by 4-0, and before you know it, they'll equalize. So if you have to go back to those glory days, then I think we do. Resources, we have it. We have everything working for us. But management, administration, mentality, that is our problem. Preparation, that is our problem. Are we still prepared for this AFCON? Today is when? 24th of December. And we are starting AFCON when? On the 6th and the 9th. 9th of January. Supposed to be in Cameroon by 7th. So that means we're talking about 14 days. So no preparation on ground, nothing. Go to Abuja Stadium where the Super Eagles will camp. Nothing that looks like some people are coming to camp and to train here.
So we're just relying on blind luck right now as it is.
Yes, we are.
So you're not in league right now with Maduka Okoye, who says Nigeria can win the AFCON. Because he's part of the team. And he's seen these guys. Maybe he has seen Eguavoen's methods and he has seen how the players are. Maybe he has seen their determination and whatnot. And just like you said, maybe he has an insight as to the list that was actually submitted, and he knows these guys, and he can be able to, and he believes these people can actually do it. Or is it just wishful thinking? Okay,
and maybe he's doing that also to console himself, to console his team, and to give us hope that we can do it. That's the truth. But if you're talking about the resources, we have it. Management, process, how to achieve it, with what. No, there's a saying that Saturday that will be good. You start seeing it from when? Thursday, Friday.
Exactly.
You're having a party, the party is starting by 2 o'clock. And by 1 or 1:30, there's no chair, there's no tent, there's no food, there's no water.
There's no generator.
No generator, no DJ. And they are telling you that, don't worry, you will eat and you'll be tired, the rice is coming. So that is the situation we have now. That's the situation we have now. So they should talk less and show us action. Their preparation, their timetable, the timeline, what we need to do, when we need to do it, when are the players by now, supposed to have known the 28 players that will be coming.
Exactly.
By now, they're supposed to have informed their club that you have to release this player by FIFA rule. All the players are supposed to be back to the country by 27th of December. Today's 24th.
Exactly.
30 days. Nothing. So these are the problems. So they should stop all their political statement that we know we can win it, but show us how are we going to win it. Show us and tell us what have you done, what preparation have you made to be sure that we are really going there to win it.
Well, we've said it all, and the AFCON is what we're talking about, and our preparation, what can we do? Saying that if Eguavoen makes it, he might be the coach. Maduka Okoye is actually part of the team, is saying that Nigeria can actually win it. But we here in the studio have our doubts. But we are hoping that we will be pleasantly surprised. It's still 360 Sports on Trust TV. Take a short break and we will return shortly.
For the first time in its 45 years, Borno State now has a flyover. Connecting 3 important routes, the flyover was started in January 2020 and completed in December 2021. Commissioned by President Muhammadu Buhari, the 2-stage flyover has curved upper and ground routes, and it is sited at former customs roundabout in Maiduguri. Adorned with traditional arts, cultural symbols and flowering points, the flyover is designed with street lights, traffic control fences and overhead walkways from all sides for easy and secure road crossing. The flyover number 1 is one of over 500 capital projects delivered in the 2 exciting years of Governor Babagana Umara Zulum for the indomitable people of Borno State.
Welcome back to 360 Sports on Trust TV. We've been discussing Nigerian football, we've been discussing AFCON preparations and what we can be able to do to make a difference on the African continent once again. We hope to be pleasantly surprised, but as the way things are going right now, we are not so sure. Well, moving on right now, the January transfer window is almost open, and definitely now there are rumors, gossip, some almost done deals that are out there. So we'll just take a couple of them to discuss. One of those things we talk about today is Pierre Emerick Aubameyang, the Gabonese captain and Arsenal striker, who actually happens to was Arsenal captain and is no longer Arsenal captain now, is fallen out of favour. So, and what we're hearing right now from Arsenal is that they're willing to listen to offers for Aubameyang. If you were a manager, would you take him?
Okay, honestly, I would take him.
Okay.
I would take him because I want to have an impact in his career.
Okay.
I want to be the one to change him for whom he is. Everybody deserves an opportunity.
But he's over 30 now.
It's over 30 years, and but we can still
in football, yes,
they can still change him. And you know, Jurgen Klopp said something when this issue happened, how they manage him at Borussia Dortmund. That the problem with him is he is a perpetual latecomer. He's not time conscious. Okay. He doesn't have this time management. He doesn't have this. He has this attitude of I don't care attitude. So if they're having a training or a meeting by 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock or whatever time it is, they will tell him they are having the meeting 15 minutes before the time.
So that he can be, he can be late and then be on time.
On time. So I think there's a way we can manage our people, our employee, to get the best out of them. At least.
So do you think it's an attitudinal problem?
It is an attitudinal problem because this is not the first time he's having that issue, and this is not the second time he's having that issue. He had the same issue with them. I think their game against Tottenham, when he traveled,
didn't come back on
time. The same thing happened again. Jurgen Klopp also attested to it that the same thing happened while he was at Borussia Dortmund. So it is an attitudinal issue that he really needs to change. But we can't take this away from him. It's a fantastic player. Then we club ready to take him. Wow.
The rumors of Barcelona maybe going on loan to either Juventus or AC Milan.
Who is ready to pay $250,000?
Yeah, well,
per week.
that is the stumbling block for most of the clubs. I mean, like they're talking about the wages and whatnot, but maybe he might be willing to take a pay cut if it could be able to resurrect his career.
I hope the situation will not be like the situation of Gareth Bale now at
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid
yes.
now. From what we had, he's just playing golf. He's not playing. He's not playing football. He's not playing football. And he's collecting his money.
Exactly.
He's not ready. He's not ready to leave.
There's one forgotten man actually was Eden Hazard. I actually almost forgot that he was in Real Madrid until their last game when I saw him.
Yes, he's still there also.
And he's still collecting his money.
He's still collecting his money.
Well, I think clubs are trying to avoid these kind of situations. And another club that is trying to avoid, because we're actually alluded to Borussia Dortmund earlier, is Dortmund now what they're trying to do with Erling Haaland. He's one of the hottest properties in Europe right now, and a proven goal scorer. Everybody wants a Haaland signature. And the rumors coming out right now is that they are willing to double his wages so that they can have to keep him beyond next season.
Okay.
Because the Sharks are swimming now.
They are swimming seriously.
Yes.
We have Barcelona looking for him. We have Man City looking for him. Manchester United looking for him also. Okay. So I think that will now depend on Haaland himself. What does he want as a player? What motivates him as a player? Is it money or trophy? He needs to choose between the two. Is it by doubling his salary or by winning a trophy? He's at his peak right now. He's at his peak right now. So what will happen to him in the next 2-3 years? If he's still at Borussia Dortmund, will he be able to win something like treble? Will he be able to win Champions League? Will he be able to win Ballon d'Or? Will he be able to win? So that depends on him. What does he want as a player? So what really motivates him? If you ask me, I think money shouldn't be. There's a way you can sacrifice today for tomorrow's game.
Exactly.
So it shouldn't be about money. It should be about you have your own objective and your goals. And the goals of every player is to win the Ballon d'Or,
yes.
to win trophies.
Exactly.
We've seen a lot of players leaving Arsenal to other teams. I remember when Luis Figo left Barcelona to Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, yes.
And it was like they started calling him all sorts of names.
Well, to cross that divide is actually
it's
almost sacrilege in football.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
But he made a statement that he wants to win a trophy. We knew what Van Persie did
when he
from
left Arsenal to
Manchester United. He wants to win a trophy. Fabregas, we have a lot of them. So trophy counts a lot for a player. So it's not about the money. It's not about, they don't have this African mentality.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the money.
Yes.
It's not about the money. It's all about the trophy. It's all about what they can achieve. Yeah. So, and if maybe Mikel Obi didn't follow money to Chelsea, probably he will still be competing with Messi.
Because
the way they competed
together.
Exactly. Then Mikel Obi used to be a very good attacking midfielder before he went to Chelsea, probably because of money.
Instead of Manchester United.
If he had gone to Manchester United, probably he got more playing time. He would still continue playing his role. The money that he thought he had seen then, maybe we have seen the money much, much later. So I think Erling Haaland will not want to make that mistake of tying himself down because of money.
Well, maybe it's because out of loyalty for the club. I mean, like, he has been in Dortmund for a couple of years, and it actually his career really skyrocketed at Borussia Dortmund. Maybe to pay them back, okay, I'll stay and play for a couple more seasons before I make the very big money move to either Real Madrid or Barcelona. Or
so what happened to him after a year if he didn't get the form again? What happened even to Borussia Dortmund themselves if he didn't? There are some decisions that you need to take, and you have to close your eyes and take that decision. It's hot cake right now.
But that could change.
Okay, let's look at Harry Kane. He wanted to leave Tottenham. Exactly. They didn't allow him to go. What has happened to Harry Kane that we used to know then and the Harry Kane that we know now? If they have cashed out on him, they will build players, they will buy more players. It's more like, that's why I like Arsenal. They will buy Anelka for 500,000 pounds. Exactly. Then if they want to sell him, they sell him millions of dollars. So that's what they do. There's a time that you need to cash out. You do that and you move forward. You don't need to hold on to a player, especially when the player really, really wants to go. So I'm sure Erling Haaland will not want to make that mistake of prioritizing money above trophy and his career
and his own legacy in his career. Well, there's always this debate always goes on when it's transfer time. You know, agents come into the fray. Sometimes of the clubs are not respected, and it's all about the money. Sometimes when these things happen, you have players actually making moves because they were pressured into making those moves by their agents, and the agents are actually driven by these the bonuses they get, you know, the percentages they get, and so on and so forth, and they're not making the right decisions for the players. Are you of the opinion that the agents are actually not doing that?
Well, I think the onus lies on the player. You shouldn't allow yourself to be pressurized in signing a deal that you know it will not favor you in the future. You shouldn't sign a deal to favor either the club or the agent. You should sign a deal that will favor you as an individual. Agents, they are like that. Not only in football. Even if you are looking for a house or something. Once they know that the house is bad, though, they say, "Kai, okay, take this house.
This house is a very good one.
It's a very good one.
All you need is just paint it and you're fine."
So that's the same thing they are doing over there. So it is now left for the players to look at, no, this is not what I want. Okay, it's like an agent telling you that the best place for you to play now is PSG. And you're an attacker. And you have Neymar.
You have Messi.
You have Mbappe.
You have Choupo-Moting.
You
have Icardi.
Exactly. So it's telling you that, no, don't worry. Go there. And
you'll displace these guys, don't worry.
And you have a team like Newcastle,
who are
Aston Villa,
begging
for
you
these
kind of things
to come. You have more playing time with those teams, Newcastle, Aston Villa, and what have you. You have more playing time. You showcase your talent. What you have. Look at Emmanuel Dennis Bonaventure. If he had gone to probably Manchester United or Liverpool
He would have been
or
swallowed
Chelsea would have been.
Exactly.
But look at where he is right now. We are seeing what is doing. Look at Kelechi when he was in Manchester City also.
He was anonymous.
He's anonymous.
Virtually.
But look at him at Leicester City now. Anytime he plays, he's doing his best. So that's why I think the player should look out for, not because of the money or the pressure from the agents.
Well, legacy, trophies, playing time, playing career over money. That is what we're preaching, and we hope that all these players that we actually talked about will make the right moves for their careers at the right time. Well, January is just around the corner, so we'll have to wait and see how these deals will actually unfold. Well, that's how we're going to wrap up the show right now. That's 360 Sports on Trust TV. Thank you very much, our friendly guests, Olawale Peters. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
All right, till we come your way again on 360 Sports on Trust TV, I am Ibrahim Yusuf. Thank you for joining us.